Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this morning trading webinar. For those who don't know me, my name is Theo, and I will look after your trading analysis for today. Hello, guys. I see many people, they already joined. Let's give it some 10-20 seconds. Some other people are trying to join us as well from the Zoom. So let's just... All right, I hope everyone has a great trading week so far. We discussed there were lots and lots of opportunities, especially to trade the US dollar to the downside. So, to trade the US dollar to the upside. And that's can be happening by selling the pound against the USD, the euro against the USD, selling the gold, the kiwi, and all the rest. We're going to have a look at the charts in a while. But before we go to the charts, just to make sure that everyone already downloaded the mobile application, the Admirals mobile native application, from where you can place trades, you can monitor your accounts, especially if you are new and you're not able to download the MetaTrader platform. Our risk warning, just to make sure everyone understands that this is not a financial or trading personal investment to anyone. When I take some trades, when I talked about how I see the markets and what can we do, it requires your understanding that you acknowledge the risks and that these leverage products, they involve a different kind of risk than the stocks. If you haven't subscribed and follow us on the Telegram channel, please make sure you do, as you're going to receive all the updates about important market events. I'll share with you guys the links on the chat below. Hello, Raquel. Hello, Carlos, Cherry, Etham. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. It's really nice to see you joining us on a consistent and daily basis. Madeline, hello. Also, this is the Instagram page. I'll share with you the link. Please make sure you follow us. Hello, HB. Follow us on Instagram. And today is Wednesday, and as you know, I'm gonna prepare later on the markets in 30 seconds, like we always upload here, so you can be informed about what's the important in the market for this week. Also, many reels, many stories we put here. It's really good tool for your understanding of what's going on in the markets. Hello, Gayan. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's really it's my pleasure to see you joining us. Really, it means that you are learning a lot. You understand that trading, it takes some time to learn, so you engaged yourself to this learning process, and that's going to give you the advantage over the long time. So that's the YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed on the YouTube yet, please make sure you do, and also you like the videos we upload. If you want to watch the recording webinars, you can scroll down Trading Spotlight. And for those who join us for first time, guys, yesterday, it was the first time I started the Trading Psychology Series webinar. I will host them at least twice a month for now, unless I see more engagement, more participation from your side. And if it's something that you want to be more engaged with that, because trading psychology. It's the most important thing above and beyond any technical analysis, any indicators. You maybe learn everything. Okay, and in just 10 seconds, what is trading psychology is and why it's important. Many people, they buy something here, and unfortunately they sell it here or there. And when they see the price just moving all the way to the upside, they just don't see. They are very blind by some emotions. I mean, in brackets, they were blind. Okay, not physical, but your emotions occupied the brain, and all these move to the upside. Let's say if you bought at 5 and here you are at 30, you are times 6 your initial risk, let's say, but then the market comes down and then here it's 7 or here it's 3, and most of the people, they sell either here or there, and they just leave all this profit on the table. And unfortunately, that's what most of the traders, that's how they behave, especially at the beginning. So highly, it was such a brilliant webinar. Thanks, highly recommended. Thank you, HV. That's good, everyone, to know. So I think today the team, they will upload it. So on the Trading Spotlight, you will have the chance to start participating and watch this webinar. If you're not able to watch it live, just watch it on the recording, okay? And trust me, guys, what I bring out to you and what I really give you here at Admirals, it's doesn't cost you anything, the education. And there are other educators, they sell it and trade, they sell it for thousands and thousands of dollars to tell you these things. I just purely say it out. My pleasure it will be for you to reach me one day and say, hey, Theo, I'm on a good way on my trading, or thank you for what you brought out to us. That was very valuable. That's a satisfaction, and that's not a problem. So when you post the video, couldn't answer an interest, Raquel, I think the team will upload, the marketing team will upload it today at some point, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon. Just I don't know if you subscribe, if you receive notifications when we upload videos. I think you do. So if you subscribe on the YouTube, I think you're going to receive a notification. So that was just an introduction, basically. Now let's move on to the news for the day. Wednesday the 12th, we are in the middle of this trading week. Today, the focus is going to be in the US. We have the FOMC minute meetings. When we will read the top headlines, you will understand how this is going to be, maybe what they're going to decide today about the interest rates, and slowly you're going to start connecting the dots. Okay, earlier at 7 a.m. GMT time, we have the gross domestic product in the UK way below what they were expecting, so the economy doesn't perform that well based on this event. So Premium Analytics, today's top headlines: Biden says very slight recession is possible, but he doesn't anticipate one. Wow, how can you? Fed's master says there have been no progress on inflation, so interest rates need to move higher. This gives us an indication of what they're going to discuss today and what they're going to come up with, maybe to increase the interest rates in the US. So we're going to still be bullish, I think so, on the US dollar based on what we read and what we see on the charts. Saudi Arabia defined US warning ahead of OPEC plus production cut. LVMH sales, that's the Louis Vuitton sales, rise as US tourist sparks in Europe. They say they posted the revenue 19 billion, beating expectations, so 27% increase. Intel CEO pushes to further separate chip design production arms. So for those who like stocks and who are investing in stocks, maybe you can keep an eye on this Louis Vuitton stock and see how it goes. Let's Baraka Theo. Sorry, Liz, I didn't really understand your. Is it a comment or a question? So I didn't understand. Let's start with our indices. What's going on with the dollar index? Yesterday we have this bullish pin bar right in the middle of this area. Remember, I marked this one a few days ago as a possible resistance, and I think it was Rumen or Cherry asked me why you marked this as resistance, and I said for two reasons. The first reason is because I see this high, and after this high we had this sell off, so the sellers really defended this price level. And the second reason, and why I put it here, it's because first we have this low of this tail left in the market. Second, we have this long impulse candle, and I take the middle of the candle, usually react as support or resistance. In this case, can be reacted as resistance. And then we have this rejection here at this area from the sellers. So there are 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. I mark this as a minor area of resistance. Excuse me, in my opinion, I don't see this as a major resistance because we didn't have a strong trading activity from this point below. And we can see now the price struggles a little bit, but again, are we going to start selling the US dollar? It doesn't look this way because the trend is up. Maybe we're going to have some pullback, but doesn't necessarily mean we're going to start to go against the move because we identified a market structure. If the market structure is not in line with our trading plan, then there is no point to start trading that. Let's have a look at the DAX. We have some sideways moving the lower time frames. As you can see here, the market really struggles to push to the downside. If we're going to start buying it today, I don't see it. I'm just bearish on this one because of these lower lows and lower highs. And if the price is going to create a higher high, then I will maybe start looking to buy. But for now, the price is just making lower highs and lower lows. So no reason to start buying it. But should we start selling here? Because we don't have a strong confirmation on the daily chart. And it looks, if you go to the 15-minute chart, it looks really messy here. To start selling on the intraday, as you understand so far, we have to move away from this consolidation and we have to create a low here. So if the price breaks and close below these low points here, then definitely we're going to start selling. But we don't know if this is going to happen today or if this is going to happen at least before the FOMC minutes. You knew it, Cherry. I didn't knew it, man. I'm just doing the analysis here. The FTSE yesterday sold off. Today is trying to gain some of its losing value from yesterday. Let's see what it's going to happen on the 4-hour, 1 hour, let's see, 15-minute chart. We broke the structure on the 15-minute chart. And as you can see, we didn't make a nice trend here. It's just moving in this sloppy downward channel. So again, to start, and that's a good indication for people, they don't read the higher time frames. If you are on a 15-minute chart, and some people, they're going to read this as a higher high, they're going to start buying. But the bias on the lower time frame, on the higher time frame, is bearish. We don't say that this cannot give good trades to the upside, but what we say, if you replicate this action 100 times, how many of them it's going to be winners and how many of them it's going to be losers? And that's what we call high probability or low probability trade. If you're going to replicate this move to go against with the prevailing trend, and you find these swings on the 15-minute and 5-minute charts and go against the big trend, the strong trend on the daily or the weekly, then how many times out of 100 times you're going to win and how many times you're going to lose? If the odds are in your favor, then definitely you act accordingly. Dow Jones, nothing here, bullish engulfing, outside candle. So FOMC meetings minute today. It looks like the market is trying to push to the upside. The Nasdaq yesterday had a good opportunities, and I think the S&P 500, it was S&P 500. Remember, we had the webinar and we were looking at, no, it wasn't S&P 500, it was Nasdaq yesterday. Let me find it. It was here, this one here, yeah. I think it was the Nasdaq or even the S&P. No, the S&P. We were talking about the S&P. We were here at 9:30. It was 9:44. And we said that if we're going to see the rejection on the 15-minute chart, then we can see some sell off. It came here, the rejection. That was a very obvious pin bar. It 7:21. It was 3-1, more than 3-1 reward to risk. Even 1-1 or 2-1, that will be an awesome trade if some people took it. I didn't take it because we were having this webinar. So, but for today, really, the price already retested the lower point on the S&P, and also on the Nasdaq already came to retest this low. So not much to do with these two. We have to wait for the announcement today. The market is going to just move very randomly, in my opinion. So we don't see any intraday trades. Yes, yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, last week, there were many opportunities to take this one. Let's have a look at some currencies. The pound yesterday bearish engulfing, and here it's something I find out after some messages I read from traders, from you guys. People, they were watching. This is a pound against the US dollar. Yesterday, until 4 p.m. GMT time, something like that, maybe 5, we had this move to the upside, and the candle, this bearish engulfing candle, it was green candle, and it was trading somewhere here. And people, they were saying, now I had a position here, I'm holding a position, should I get out of the position? And it's not really a question that I will answer to tell you what to do with your trading exactly and get in or get out. But the way I see the trading is like, we are in a downtrend. I have a plan. I stick to my plan. And I have my target. If the market is going to hit my target or it's going to hit my break even at this case, I'm totally fine because I backtest my trading plan and I know it works most of the times. So I'm happy to stick with it. If the price during its development, if it's a daily chart, it needs 24 hours to see the candle close. If it's a 1 minute chart, we need 1 minute to see the candle close. So why to get frustrated in the development of the candle? And many people, they just close their trade when they saw this move creating a higher high, but without any close yet. So today, when they see this bearish engulfing, maybe some frustration kicks in. So you have to, guys, understand that you have to devote yourself from what's happening until the candle it will close. Okay, we have a plan, we trade our plan, and we are fine to stick with our plan. If you start interacting with your trades while they are trading, it means you cannot accept the result, and you want to know what the result will be, and you think you can affect that result. Okay, that's one of the sessions we're going to do in the trading psychology webinars. Okay, we're going to go through this behavior here. All right, so for today, if I find some short entries on the 15 minutes or 5 minute charts, I will definitely participate here, because we see we have this bearish engulfing in line with the downtrend in line with the downtrend on the pound. So I'm still bearish. However, because of the FOMC minutes today, the targets, the profit targets, must be very short. Maybe not 2-1, 3-1 if we don't have the room, but we have to be fast. All right, because we don't know what the market will do at the end. Let's go to Euro. Euro close with this let's say bullish signal. The sellers didn't follow through. However, we left with this tail around this resistance. Again, FOMC minutes today, and the markets can just do anything until that moment. Especially now, we read on the news that they try to Biden doesn't see recession. So then another Fed member wants to raise the interest rate. Then they go to the Saudi and they are asking for the OPEC, for the cut oil not to be continue. So there is too much uncertainty within even their own decisions. So anything can affect the moves here in the market. USD-CHF, bearish engulfing yesterday from this area here. Does it mean we're going to start selling? The way I trade, it doesn't mean we're going to start selling, because this is a counter trend. The major trend, it's upwards. But if you go on the 15-minute chart, that was the low. So it doesn't look, from a technical perspective, a high probability trade. But if some of you want to start selling, just be mindful about the risk. Use different trading size. So yeah, too much politics, right? So you don't need to risk the same. If you risk 2% in a trending market, when we have these counter trend trades, it's obvious that we have to risk much less than that. So I'm just on the sidelines for today. Aussie still bearish, gave us very good opportunities during the week. Australian dollar, I would like to see more weakness, definitely. At this point, we just retested this low here. We didn't manage to significantly move below, although this candle, and now I'm on a 15-minute chart, And when you see long impulse candles, sometimes the 50% of them works as resistance. Now, why? I don't know. I just observe it in the market so many years, and on the daily charts, really, I use it as a catalyst. New Zealand against the US dollar, we didn't break below this low point here. Some strength in the Kiwi. So tonight it's the FOMC meetings again. We will see what is going to happen. USD CAD double top here. Maybe some sell-offs they're going to come because this is a strong resistance. There is a question from Cherry on USD CAD. Looks like it is a divergence on the daily as well as on the 1 hour. What is your opinion about this pair? Look, I can really see some weakness in this Canadian dollar against the US dollar against the Canadian dollar. But this divergence here from a technical perspective on the daily chart, a valid double top divergence has to be developed with approximately with a month apart, 3 weeks to a month. Here it's just 1 week. So from an accurate technical perspective, it's not that double top, but here it's the currency correlation. If you see that the pound is weak again, it's in a downtrend, the euro same, the USD Swedes in an uptrend, Aussie in a downtrend, and you have this area of resistance here on the USD Canadian dollar. What's the probabilities of this trade if you enter short here because of the divergence only, and you think that the market, it can sell off all the way down here? What are the probabilities? And if you replicate this 100 times, if 10 trades they're going to play quite well and 90 trades they're going to lose, even if you win on these 10 trades 3-1 and 4-1, you cannot recover the 90 losses. So I challenge you, before you get into the trade, always think, am I trading with the trend or against the trend? In this case, it's against the trend. Do I have a solid plan that it's back testing? Unfortunately, we don't. So, or fortunately, we don't have a plan that shows great results on this counter trend trade. So if I really want to enter because of A, B, C, D reason I perceive as valid, what can I do? And in my opinion, it's better to just cut your trade size and risk minimum in this type of trades, okay? Because maybe it's going to work, or you're going to be happy, or you're going to regret if you don't take the trade. So just manage your risk accordingly, and then it's nothing wrong with that, okay? Until the risk you can tolerate with a trade. USD yen still, now it's creating higher highs. We said yesterday, 15-minute chart. Let me just remove the Ichimoku indicator. And this one here, we don't need it anymore. So higher high here. Yesterday on the 1 hour, 4 hour, 15-minute chart, we had this nice swing here. And then the market boomed to the upside. So today we also want to, this is a clear pair. We would like to buy this USD against the Japanese yen. Euro Oz, finally we broke higher, and 15-minute charts, 5-minute charts, I'm looking to see this higher high formation and start buying, unless something sudden and we create this bearish engulfing candle. But for now, everything looks bullish. Gold, that's the 1 minute. Gold yesterday was good for some sell-offs. Today, again, we are waiting to see what they're going to do at the FOMC minutes. Crude oil trying to make this push to the downside. Let's see what is going to happen. Bitcoin hovering around 19,200, 19,500. So really this time it looks like that the market, they anticipate a lot the meeting today, the FOMC minutes, and we can see this on the chart. We can see this indecision, I can say, on the charts. All right. So we have to be a bit careful today with our trading. Cherry and gas. Cherry, let's have a look at the N gas. Daily chart. That I remember that bearish pin bar here. The market is just hovering around. That moves so slow, and still bearish. Of course, still bearish. We have this lower high, lower low. First indication was this head and shoulder pattern, so everything is good with that. Still bearish with this one. Okay, guys, that's all from me today. And I really hope you're enjoying this session. You will learn, again, a lot of things. Let me see. Sorry, some questions here. Please sell. You still good? Okay, okay. Let's have a look at the Euro JPY. You are still short on the Euro JPY. Look, from the technical perspective, we can see that this bearish pin bar here on the weekly chart, it makes the market weak. However, today we see that the yen, it's very weak in general, so maybe it can help these pairs to move to the upside. But from technical, as a technical analyst, I wouldn't get involved with this market because there are many question marks whether is bearish, wherever here it can turn to bullish. I don't see a trend, so I cannot validate any decision here. Now, if you feel uncertain, Miracle, about if you should stay or close, when I feel uncertain while I'm on a trade, honestly, and that's how I do it, I just get out of the trade purely as Theo. Okay, that's what I do, because I don't want to put my my emotions and my mind in that direction to start fighting with myself. Should I stay? Should I? No. If I feel that something, it doesn't look the way I can stay calm with my trading decisions, I just kill the trades. Guys, I see more questions coming in, and we have a couple of minutes more. Euro against the pound, bullish engulfing here. Definitely pound, it's so weak in general, so today we can take advantage of the weakness in the pound and just sell it and buy something else. This one looks very bullish, so on the intraday can be a good opportunity for a new higher highs, higher lows. All right, thank you. You say that to not take big positions, to can wait, relax, to close daily, cancel, and see what to do next. I was talking about when you want to take counter trend trades. Let's say the prevailing trend is up and you want to take this double top against the daily trend. Yes, if you are risking, let's say, 2% on a normal market conditions, trending market conditions, if I was about to take this trade, I will definitely cut my trading size, either 1% or below 1%. Okay, that's how I do it. Stop loss, faceable, flooring, stochastic 50. Okay, we want to see it tomorrow. So Florian, about this one here, it requires to stay more, to leave this webinar for more time open. And there is another webinar using this account in a while. So unfortunately, I don't have that privilege of time anymore to leave the webinars for longer time. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, I will wrap up for now. Just to remind you, if you haven't yet, please make sure and remember from now on, here at the website, you go to analytics, weekly trading podcast, and make sure you play it, you download it on your device, doesn't matter, you share it with people, you get in 3 to 5 minutes information about the weekly news events. So it can prepare you about your trading as well when we do the analysis. I personally do them and I upload them every Monday. So it's a great way to start your trading. Okay. Here is the link. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you gain a lot of value again from this session. We talked a little bit about trading psychology as well. I hope you appreciate it. I wish you to have a happy trading. Remember, an important news events today. Markets can go a bit sideways. I leave you with this for now, and I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much.